Going live, going live, going live. I wonder if I can. Are we live? I think we're live now. Are we live? Maybe. Top chat. Clicky, clicky. Surprise! Top chat. Got it. Beautiful. Live chat. Don't need to learn more because I don't care. Surprise! Favorite good guy / bad guy went live. Ooh. Turn the tunes on. I don't even care. Yeah, you bet. Surprise! I'm here. Just waiting for people to roll in. Having a fresh cup of shut the hell up. How you doing? Pinky's up. One person so far. How are you? Just waiting for people to jump in. There's not a whole lot that do jump in, but hey, I do what I can. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Hopefully the sound is good. Looking. Yep, I think we're good. Right on. Forgive me, just checking this out. Excellent. Now, yep, surprise, live. Precious is hanging over the back of the couch as usual. Precious, honey, you look dead. Liven up, would you? I should leave her alone. She's sleeping. Just want to see who's all out there. I'm having coffee and water at the same time. Hardcore. Pinky's out. Fucking right. Waiting for people to come in. I don't know who that one person is, but hi. Welcome. I'm sure it's somebody I know. Clicking around. Just waiting for people to show up, man. And we'll get into it. Just want to do something really quick. Just a surprise. Just because I can. Go back to work tomorrow, so might as well utilize my time here now, You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's really cool. Beautiful day outside today. I'm talking to some really cool people on Facebook pretty much all day, including Lisa too. She's down in her new job. She was on break. She's on a split in between, so she had 3 hours in between. So now she's back again for 5. So that was cool. Let's see. Oh, it was Emily. Emmy Bammy. It's cool. Thanks for popping in. Have a great night at work. Okay, cool. Just waiting for people to show up, making sure they know about it. Hopefully when they click on the notification bell, if they do, I'm not usually one to, do numbers. They're like, please hit like or, nothing like that. Small channel, right? So once I get going, I'm sure, that'll come into play, but I'm never a numbers guy. I'm just not one of the... Just waiting for people to show up. I'm just hanging out with myself right now. Kind of cool. I'm used to it. Naomi with the awesome photo. Beautiful. Naomi girl, you're looking good. Awake by Sunday tank top. That looks good, D. Awesome. Now I'm just typing on Facebook, right? Awesome. Looks great on ya. That's beautiful. Nice job, Donnie, on the shirt. It's wicked. Naomi, you look great. That is awesome. Alanis Morissette. Oh, hey, Flav. Toronto Fire. Nope, that would be Zombie by the Cranberries. Almost couldn't think of who it was. Speaking of the Cranberries, hi, by the way. Welcome, brother. Just a surprise little live thing, man. You can hear me and see me okay, I hope. Speaking of the Cranberries, that Bad Wolves cover of the same song, Zombie, I hate it. I mean, it gets reviews. It gets, turned around here and there, but watching but driving. Eyes front, soldier. Oh, that's cool, man. Thanks for coming in. My only mod. The only one I need. It's good to see you here, brother. It was really cool to hang out with you earlier. Sorry, I don't mean to be rude, man. I'm just clicking around. Are you hearing me and the music and everything okay while you're driving? Is that okay? I don't want to be distracting or nothing. Just eyes forward, eyes front, soldier. Come on. Speaking of you, Flav. Oh, good. Okay, excellent. I was hoping the music wasn't too loud because this microphone and my camera picks up everything. So, speaking of you, Flav, I was going to give you a call there as soon as I could. About damn time I returned the favor to you. That's why I was asking. I hate bugging people. I don't like to bug people, but because I know you're always working out there, brother. God bless you for it. Cheers to you, working class good sir, my brother. Love you to death, Flav. You're man. You're the man. You're the fucking man. Hopefully, the wife's feeling great. I'm so happy for you guys. Like, I don't know if you can see it in my face. Eyes forward. Um, I don't like it when people are driving with cell phones in their hand. Let alone how I feel about cell phones. I know Lisa finally got one though. I don't know if I told you or if you saw it, but obviously you saw the scene of the crime video. So that's what I filmed that from. And now I'm getting into video editing. Oh, you'll love that. Fuck. I had to because I had to rotate the video from that cell phone at 90 degrees, right? So it'd be straight up and down. It actually was seriously sideways. I don't want to be one of them, especially when you're playing something like a video like that and it's widescreen. I hate letterbox. I always did. I don't know how you feel about that, but two black strips on the screen, you know what I'm saying? So even if I did flip it, I was really worried about if there was going to be like black sides trimmed on the whole video. I hate that shit. I hate it. Always hated that shit. And I mean, letterbox is kind of quid pro quo, I guess, at the same time too, because you can see more of a panorama, I guess, on the sides. I get that, but it distracts me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm OCD too, man. Trust me. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Pinky's up. I don't know, man. It's pretty fucking silly. I always said that too, like especially when you're going to. I don't go to movie theaters. I'm not a movie guy, and I'm going to stress this to everybody out there that could be watching this in playback. I don't do movies. I don't. I'm music. That's just what I do. Because I don't believe in the hype of them. I don't like. Ever since I was a kid, it's like you gotta watch this, and then you watch something that's disappointing. It's like that for me every time. It's like you gotta watch that. Oh, you too? Fucking right. See, that's how I know you're a good dude. Don't believe in the hype. If you're going to take the time out to go watch something, especially in a theater, I've had bad experiences in theaters. I just don't. It's not my bag, man. I think maybe because I'm getting older, Flab. I don't know. I find myself more private now instead of, you know what I mean. So you like what you like, man. I mean, if you're going to judge me for anything, I mean, it's being too picky, I guess, right? I can only speak for myself. Hopefully your day's going great, brother. I hope you're not working too hard, and when you're driving like that, you're not going from job to job, but I know you probably are. So hopefully, well, it's 5 o'clock here now. Hopefully by now, what is it, 4 o'clock there? Hopefully you're on your way home. I'm hoping anyway. Pinky's up to you. Hopefully everything's going well work-wise. You do really nice work, Flav. I've been seeing some, photos and stuff of your group page on Facebook. Oh, you're still working? I'm sorry, man. You'll be home to the wife before you know it, buddy. Lisa's working all night tonight. But tonight, I'll tell you this. Actually, you get the scoop, Flav. Tonight, we're going down the street to Dooley's here on Prospect Street. I'm going to have to send you, well, I think I already did, I know, but I'll send you like a roadmap, basically, of what I'm talking about when I say, down the street to Dooley's or whatever. It can be kind of confusing. I do live uptown in this city here, but I call it the Strip. It's kind of like Vegas. Everything up here is like all on one straight shot, restaurants, etc. Right? So, and including my work. So Dooley's is on this same side of the street going straight down, and across from that is where I work. So it's all, it's like about 15, 20-minute walk. So I'm kind of nervous about that, but I'm going back tomorrow, brother. Fucking right. Since January 30th, I've been stuck at home. Yeah, hospital visits here and there. You should see, actually, no, I'm not going to grab it because it's, personal stuff, but you should see the cab receipts that I have that I save for tax purposes next year. Yes, I'm half Indian and I pay taxes, but you should see all the stuff I've collected, like those like little debit receipts that you get off those mouse debit machines. You know which ones I'm talking about, wireless ones. It's like that thick. I mean, Jesus. But it's good that I kept all those. I still can't believe how much I've spent. Like, and the hospital is just further, basically on the same side of the street, but just around the corner some. That Dooley's is. It's about about 20-25 minute walk from here. I thought about that. Why don't I take up a trade job? I thought about that when I was younger. I was too involved. Tradesman. No, seriously, I was thinking about that, but I was too heavily involved in music, singing for rock bands and stuff, and acting like a prick, basically, like just a fat-headed prick, egotistical prick. I don't act like that anymore, thank God. But here I am being selfish on this. This is the outlet now, and I'm sorry I got to put up with the face for radio, but that's the way it is. No, I mean, I thought about it. I didn't know. I kind of wanted to get into electric work. Kind of sort of wanted to get into plumbing, actually, believe it or not. And the plumber just left here because our bathroom sink was plugged up. Imagine that. It was inside the wall. I even tried to snake that mofo and couldn't get back far enough because I think the clog was in the wall. It was in the P joint in the pipe. So I didn't want to mess anything up, and my snake wasn't long enough to reach it. So I had to call. Lisa called this morning and said, yeah, can we have somebody sent over? They're great about it. So in this apartment complex where we live. So it's cool. It's really cool. But I thought about it. I don't know. I've always wanted to be involved in the arts, like entertainment somehow. I almost became an actor, believe it or not. Uh, I don't know. My mother is a hairstylist. I mean, obviously, I'm the rebel, right? I don't listen to my mother anyway. Haven't since I was 13. Uh, pretty much raised myself, man. Um, Appliance repair. See, I thought of, yeah, that's the other thing too. I thought about that too, like doing what you're doing. Go train. Yeah, I mean, it's never too late. You're right. I thought about it, and I know there's better money in it. And I hope you're successful because obviously you do awesome work, dude. You really do. There's a second person into your hi, whoever you are. Hello. Welcome. Easy, it's grand a day. See that? You know what I mean? I'm never much of a money grubbing kind of guy, though. Like you know, and that's minimum. Wow. I mean, I can imagine $1,000 a day. Put it away and just invest it in something. I always thought about that. I had a very mature mindset when I was younger, even though I was acting childish. I made so much money on the road, though, Flav. It's ridiculous. And I put it away. And then I was with an ex for the longest time, close to 10 years. And it got spent. So, yeah, but you want to get into and live the life. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I sing for a band now, but I mean, we're more based on, I don't want to speak for the rest of the guys, but, we're all in agreement that we're just having fun with it now. And, it's a completely different ball game. I mean, totally opposite. Thanks for the like, whoever did that. Thank you. I appreciate it. Total ball game. We're just doing it for fun. We do cover stuff. I mean, I know you want me to do originals and everything, and that'd be great. But we all have families, man. Like some of them are married with like 3 kids. A set of twins and another boy, and some have 2 kids and they're married, and just yeah. But we're still doing it, and it's the original lineup too. It's the original bunch of boys. So maybe it's just for novelty's sake, but at the same time, we love doing it and we love to entertain a crowd. And I think that's right up my ballpark. The money's not great, I'll be honest, but we're not in it for the money. We just want to have fun. So, somebody a long time ago called us Fredericton's sweetheart. I'm like, wow, that's fucking bold. And I appreciate that. Awake by Sunday, Fredericton's sweetheart. It's like, um, I mean, people love us, and it's very humbling. I used to soak it up back then, though, man. I really did. And but now it's humbling because for me, it's very, I go to church now and everything, and just that whole rigmarole. I won't get into that, but I'm a lot better now than I was. At least to myself, and it feels so much better to be on stage now than it ever did. If that makes any sense. I mean, it's very gratifying. It's vindication. We put so much hard work into what we do too. It's every Saturday morning, and I'm surprised this thing still fucking works, man. You can hear the rattle sometimes when I'm talking, and I beat it to death. Not to mention smoking, drinking alcohol. Never get into drugs. Thankfully, it's always been around, but that's when I leave the room. So, Oh, it's great for writing lyrics, man. You know, and I'm quoting the movie Rockstar, by the way. Here it is. It's great for writing lyrics. No, it's okay. I'm just going to go over the road schedule with Matt's. You know what I mean? And that's, nah. I was always a good boy at heart, but just never, I always had my head up my ass. You know, I'll admit it. Cheers to that. I don't know, man. It was just a pipe dream, haha, so to speak, knee slapper. Um, I just don't know. I mean, electioneering, you know what I mean? Working with digital stuff, which is completely something I don't believe in. It's the exact opposite. I know. I just happen to be good with like PC towers. I can help build a computer. I don't know the ins and outs of it because I don't concentrate on that much. I have people that can do that for me. There's an older person that I'm very privy to that I've always stuck beside. His name's Tony. Actually, Tony is he's a very very good old friend of mine. I mean, mentor actually. There's only two in my life, and he's definitely the top number one. And he knows everything about computers, man. He's actually a sound guy for bands, and it just so happens that Awake by Sunday is named after him, and it's his project. So he's not as heavily involved anymore than he used to be, but and that's fine because he's a busy guy too. But he's still involved. He is still involved. I mean, May 24th at Chrome wouldn't be happening without Tony for sure. He's definitely a pillar member. You know, we all call him Dad. You know what I mean? Backstreet Boys? Are you kidding me? I just got it on the YouTube playlist. We're gonna skip that. My fire. Californication, Red Hot Chili Pepper. Yeah, okay. Anyway, we're gonna go with that. Jesus, I'm getting like 5 little things on Facebook here as I'm going. Do. Naomi, God love you. She is awesome. Forgive me, Flav. Don't mean to be rude. I'm just clicking around here. Do. Awesome. Okay. So there we go. Sorry, Flav. Yeah. So I don't know. I always had this idea in mind. Excuse me. That I wanted to do something. You know. Thanks for the other likes, guys. You guys are fucking awesome. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I would be sticking to. I would be something like, you know, building something or trying to fix something. So I think you're right. I know for a fact that even if I knew my shit, I don't think I'd be able to make it look as good as you do, man. I mean, the appliances that you fix and the pictures that I saw, it's awesome. Like you're like you do clean work too. Like it looks like it's modern and it's awesome. That's what I really liked about the pictures that I saw. But I mean, Flav, maybe you can tell me how many years have you been doing that for, though? Because I mean, that looks like I mean, you're good, man. I've seen a lot of places, man, and that's wow. Because I'm sure you've been doing that for a long time. You know, you're good, man. I'm telling you. But you know, I don't think I'd be able to get up to that level, you know, that quickly. But always willing to learn. You're right, and I don't know, just one of those things. Just one of those things. 11 years, yes, sir. It shows. Believe you me. I mean, I really think you do great work. That's just me. Maybe I'm biased. It's not biased. I'm literally looking at that going, damn. I mean, I don't know if you remember videos that I used to do when I was on the tablet, Lisa's tablet, and I was, you know, kind of walking around, you know, the blue light stuff, walking around. I walked in my kitchen. You could see how small that was. I don't know if you caught the counter space, but it's literally, I mean, if her and I were both in the kitchen, we'd be rubbing elbows or trying to get each other out of the way. Like it's small. It's wide, but it's small. You know what I mean? Like it's shallow. So believe me, you do great work. I'm sipping on some vodka. It's not. It's water. What's this? Well says. Okay, I'll show that. Semi-entertaining, I guess. I suppose. Hang on there. Well, I never wipe my ass. I just pull up my pants, and that's basically it. Okay, cool. Hope you do it one leg at a time. Oh, hey, Kev. There he is. What's up, bro? Hey, what's up, my brother? Oh, that's cool, man. Welcome. I'm just, you know, I'm not as big as Ted, but I do like to hang out once in a while. Just a surprise live thing. This is pretty rare. I don't usually have the chance to do it, so Cheers to you. It's water. It's okay. Welcome, Kev. Nice to meet you, by the way. Pinky's up. Get to put the face with the name. Exactly, brother. You know, and I'm so happy you're here. So that's awesome. You know, Mod Squad and Ted's crowd, man. I mean, it's and Kev, I'll tell you this too, and Flav already knows because, well, obviously, Flav's a really good friend of mine. Nice to have that correlation, right? I've known about Ted for years. I remember him when he first came out with his chili reviews and hot sauces and everything. Back when he had the old collection in the old room before, I think just before his mold issue happened or whatever. But I think like maybe a year before that. So I used to watch him on the regularly. Every time he put out a video, I'd always hit the like button and watch the whole thing. And I always liked him. Until recent years, I haven't really, made too many comments on his stuff or got to know him that well. And the last, heading into a job. Okay, Flat, peace out, brother. You hit me up anytime you want, man. We'll do that phone call thing. I'd like to put it back on real quick. Sorry, I know you have to go to work. I'd like to do it back on camera, but you know what? We'll just have a chat. How about that? You take care, brother. Love you, man. Big time. I want to thank you, Flav, for supporting #1 on this channel. All thanks go to you, brother. Cheers, man. Go get him. Go get him, Champy. You do great work, man. Say hi to the wifey for me, too. Send her my love. Oh, Kev, to get back to you. I'm sorry, man. Where was I? So, recent years, I've recently, connected with Ted, and he's added me on Facebook, which is awesome. I've been a fan. I almost fanboy out with him because, every time he even gives me a shout out or mentions me or whatever, I'm just, I'm just a lingerer, I don't really consider myself that huge because I'm not, but, it's nice to hang out. Good people should hang out together. I just try to, be a decent human being and show some love, where it's due. You'll see a lot of my content, just me bitching at a camera, for fuck's sakes. I mean, save yourself, run really far. Sorry, I got some 90s tunes playing over here, so I already am losing my religion. Okay. Getting a circumcision. Why did I go there? I don't know. So me catching back up with Ted now it's been awesome. It's been nothing but great to me, and everybody else, like the Mod Squad, they've all been nothing but kind. That sort of thing. So the least I can do is just, remain, hanging around. But tomorrow, I'm afraid, Kev, I have to go back to work. But I'm happy about it, though. It's been 3 months. I broke my ankle 3 months ago. I'll tell you, long story short. If the other person watching me right now knows this story, I'm sorry. I'm just recapping. I do that a lot, especially recently. I'm sorry. Don't mean to be redundant, right? January 30th, I fell on the ice. I went straight down on my right foot and spirally fractured my fibula. I broke my ankle. Sarah! Listen, beside that walking boot with the shit on top, you gotta be catch and have to come back over. And people love the video. Kev, meet Sarah. Sarah's one of my best friends in real life. You define me, dear. You define me. My love to Patty too. Oh, I miss you already, love. Kev, you'll see a video not too long ago of me and Sarah in it. You get to know her pretty easy too. There you go. Sarah's a cool chick, man. Known her for 20 plus years. I'm sorry to Sarah. Yes, it was super fun, and yes, we will do it again because I'm getting positive feedback from that. People are just like, that was fucking awesome. She's fucking awesome. Thanks for radio. Sorry, I'm bouncing all over the place. I do that, Kev. My bad. So spirally fractured my right ankle, went straight down on it. I'm sorry, Sarah. I know. I don't mean to recap, but I have to. Noah's here. What's up, brother? What's up? How are you, buddy? Sorry to hear that, but at least it's finally healed up. Yeah. Just recently. Good to see you, Noah. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Thanks for the compliment earlier, man. That was really cool. That really hit here. I really appreciate it. Right back at you, brother. Whole lot of love. So the bone's healed. HH. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, right on. The bone's healed. It's just the muscle structure, like on the top of my foot especially. The muscle's atrophied, obviously. It would in the cast, right? And I've had it in the hard fiberglass cast for a while. Then it was stuck with that walking boot. So at least that I can pull that off and take a shower finally. And don't go there. Comments, no. I still bathed. It was just, one leg out of the tub and thank God the faucet's on my left when you get in the tub, because if it was on the right, I'd be screwed. So one leg out, tilt my head back, wash my hair, get out of the bathtub. So sorry for that image, by the way. Sarah, don't even go there. Anyway, that small rusty fucking thing. I thought the war was over. God rest Robin Williams. Thank you very much. Look at me go, water and coffee at the same time. Yeah, I call this the fresh cup of shut the fuck up, by the way. And I always put pinkies up. Pinkies up is my thing, by the way, Ted. Pinkies up. Ah, Noah. Nice dude you are. You too, Kev. It's nice to have you guys here. Thank you. Thanks for the likes. I mean, I'm not a numbers guy, but I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys too. And that's genuine. What you see is what you get with me, boys and girls. Sarah says, what's that? Sorry, Sarah? How did I know you pulled me into that comment? I don't know. All I can do is just make fun of myself and carry forward. This message is held for review. This certain person, yeah, I'm going to just hide that. If you're going to troll, I mean, like I said in Ted's thing, if you're going to troll, be intelligent. Just be intelligent. We're going to do that. And you can sit in the corner. Beautiful. At least be intelligent. Because, I mean, if you're intelligently trolling me and being funny, I love it. I'm just a small channel. Roll on to somebody other than me. Where was I going with that? So, yeah, at least the bone's healed. I'm sorry, my smoke went out. I'm rolling smokes now. That's what I was saying in the room. I don't know. You think after 3 months I'd be professional at it. No. Noah says, just glad to be here, brother. True that. Hell yeah, buddy. Just give me humor trolls. Right? I mean, like, if you're going to troll somebody, be intelligent. Say something with wit. Say something with mentality. I really appreciate that stuff. Kev, it's all good. I've been driving truck over the road for 26 years. God bless you. And believe it or not, is new to me except for Ted's super hot reviews, but you have good personality and that's a great start. Oh, come on, Kev. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. I'm just real, bro. I'm just a rock singing, pizza cooking son of a bitch, I guess. I don't know. Mother trucker, right? Anyway, I'm also a goof. You can't bullshit a bullshitter, I guess. Yeah, No, I'm glad everything healed up too. I appreciate that, Kev. Thank you. You guys are just too nice. You know what I mean? And you guys are genuine too, and that's what I like about this whole YouTube community thing. And I'm kind of new at it, sort of. I do a lot of vlogs and check out my Rant to Own series. That's cool. I talk about real stuff. I'm pretty secure with how I feel about things, and I just real talk, man. That's all I do. I'm just real talk. I'm glad you guys are here for the ride. I'm really glad it is a small channel, because if this was anything like bigger, I don't know if I'd be able to really focus in on the good people like you guys. So I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And the love is returned, trust me. Pinkies up. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting. See, pinkies up is my thing, Ted. But he did that too today, man, and that put me over. I was just like, what the fuck? That's awesome. Even gave me a shout out. He doesn't have to do that, man. Does not have to do that. Kevin says, the shoe nice thing, I don't get it. He is so phony, but yet he seems so successful with viewers. Something? I don't get it either. I mean, and I'll be honest with you guys and dolls. I never got into shoe nice. Like, I've seen some of the stupid stuff he used to do because, I always thought he was just a one and done type of character with challenges. And I mean, he does stupid shit. And I looked further into it, and I know he's faking some of that because, I mean, it's common sense. But Shoe's voice is irritating to me. His personality or lack thereof is irritating to me. He is a bully. I've noticed that. I think I've noticed that more in his more recent or latter stuff. Um, and I don't have anything personally against the guy because he's never done nothing to me. I don't talk to him. So, but I can see where people are coming from. It pisses me off to know that he's scammed people out of money. He uses people for money, and he's pointing fingers at people that have nothing to do with his channel, with him. I just, to me, he just doesn't seem like a decent character. So, I mean, I can't judge too hard because I know I'm not perfect either, but I wouldn't go and do that shit. That's immature. I try to be mature. I talk about real stuff. I'm a real motherfucker. Like, I talk to people like the people, I show respect. Um, if anything, anybody else knows anything about me, it's all about respect, honor, and decency. You know, I don't get it either, man. And that's why I said the same thing because I don't go to my way to watch the guy. I mean, if he does something really stupid, I'm going, what? And you have to, because I mean, human curiosity, first of all, you have to go check it out because it's just dumb. You should never consume that in your body at all. But it's just a novelty. I mean, I get it. I mean, I'm a bigger fan of LA Beast, for example. I'm surprised he's not in here saying, have a good day. He's done that to me, man. And I like the Beast, man. I've talked to him a few times too, and he's a genuine fucker too. Like he's one of those good people that likes to hang out and genuinely likes to hang out. Just like the rest of us. He's one of us. He doesn't act anything bigger. He's humble. So yeah, I don't get it. I don't get where he's coming from at all. When Ted's bashing him, I'm sitting there going, at least Ted's dead on. I mean, he goes off in his own little rants. I think it's entertaining as hell. But yeah, man, I don't get it either. If anybody else has a better idea, then what do we got going on? Spice Girls? Really? You know what? I'm gonna let that play. Yes, I am. So there you go. I don't know, Kev. I'm with you on that. I agree. It makes no sense to me. Anything like that doesn't make any sense to me. You won't catch me doing any challenges, man. Next up is Noah. It would be a pain to keep up with everyone. Yeah, speaking of, I have about 100 and I'm not really a numbers guy. Again, like I just do this because it's therapeutic for me, first of all, and it's fun. So, and plus I like to hang out. It's hard to reach everybody all at once, so I might as well just do it in one compressed place, right? 138 subscribers now. Thank God. Thank you, Kev, by the way. And Noah too. Seriously. I don't know. What the hell is a zig-a-zig? I mean, I think I get it. Oh, ginger spice though. That redhead. Damn. Never mind, Sarah. Oh, I'm sorry, Sarah. Noah, Sarah. I don't know. It's just weird, man. It'd be tough. It'd be tough to keep up with everybody. And you're absolutely right. I'd rather just be personal with people. You know what I mean? Again, rock singer, so I don't mind people at all. Certain types of people piss me off, but I generally get along with everybody. Sarah would be the first person to tell you that for sure. She's a bestie of mine. Pretty bestie too. You ain't hard to look at, my dear. You know you're pretty. I know you know you're pretty. Noah says he's a piece of shit. He's all talk. Yeah, exactly. Me too. I love LA Beast. Yeah, you have to love the Beast. I mean, at least that's honorable when he does challenges. He's a real fucker. He doesn't fake anything. He will contact you back if you go to message him. Like, I try not to bug too many people. I hate it. But I'm sorry. I can't handle the Spice Girls right now. It's not rocker by heart, man. Ain't gonna happen. It's not just goofy hair. But at least Kev's real with you. I keep calling him Kev because, I gotta stop doing that because I don't know him on a personal basis, the Beast I'm talking about. But he doesn't seem to mind. Once in a while, if he sees I'm live, he'll pop in, have a good day, just to freak me out because he knows it freaks me out. I don't get starstruck. I've hung out with a few celebrities. But sometimes you go, oh my God. You'll see in my past live videos, he's popped in and, I give him a little, I wouldn't recommend you watch like a whole hour of me, but I mean, hey, more than words by Extreme, I'll take it. Shout out to Peggy, by the way. I know she's not watching, but this is your song, dear. Where are we going here? Sarah says, yeah, shut off the Backstreet Boys, but leave the Spice Girls. I mean, yeah, I don't think you heard it because I think you came in directly after Noah, but yeah, Backstreet Boys. What song was that? I don't even care anymore. Anyway, I skipped that, but then they'll play the Spice Girls. But you just saw I skipped that too, sweetheart. Ah, Ginger Spice. Jerry Hallowell. Indeed. Yep. Lost my virginity to a Spice Girls song, believe it or not. It was playing in the background. It was Say You'll Be There. True story. I don't make that shit up. Anyway. Yikes. Hair flip. Let's see. This is that's awesome, right? I want it that way. Thank you. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks. Yeah. No, I did miss that. Yeah, I think you came in after that, just because I think I was talking to Kev about my ankle or something. It was funny. Sarah says, "Name of the song." Name of the song? Yeah. No, I just said that. Is this thing on? Is this thing on? No, I should be saying that to myself. I just got to catch up. See, this is why I can't do a big channel, because this thing would just be flying, just like Ted, right? It'd be tough. Kevin says, I like Toronto Fire and Jake and Bake from the live show. Me too. Me too. And Flav, Toronto Fire is one of my boys, man. He's the top #1 supporter of me on this channel. It's amazing. I get to know him really well. From the live show last night, they seem to be nice fellows. Yeah, they are. I watched, actually, I watched that last night too, but I missed the live show of Ted's, but then I watched it back after it was put up. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm always watching somewhere. Yeah. They seem to be nice fellows. They are. Catfish Cooley is cool. I like him. I do too. I think I've only seen him in the chat room a couple of times. I don't know. Seems like a decent character anyway. Let's see. I like Britney Spears. I saw her in concert in Vegas last year. That's awesome, man. I don't mind Brit. I don't mind Britney at all. Hey, did you hear that apparently she's in some mental institution that she was put in by, I think, her father? If I read that right, I could be wrong. But I'm like, really? Like, I mean, yeah, she could have used some help, but who can't these days? If you have that much money, what are you going to do with it? You know what I mean? And that's why I always try to stay humble myself. Like, and me and Flav were talking about that earlier. You should take up a trade or something. Yeah, I should, but $1,000 a day, all that much money. Again, I'd invest it in, like, I don't know, some stock or something, or just keep it so it can, like, just appreciate over time. Let's see, Kev, I read it, but I think it's not 100% correct. I can't even fucking read today. Too much coffee. I'm all like, yeah, I don't know. I think, who did I hear that from? It was on Crackbook, I think. It was on Facebook. It wasn't a post. I think somebody just put a status or something, and I happened to read it, and I'm like, huh? You think that'd be all over the news at that point. I mean, I always come in late when it comes to news anyway, because I don't watch the news. This could be a long conversation. I don't watch movies. I don't watch the news. I'm all music. All music. It's kind of obvious. So I'm a little bit behind the times anyway. But if you see it on the internet, it's got to be true, right? But I think I heard that from a second source too, or somebody in real life. They were talking about it. I'm like, wow, that's news to me. I guess she's in there for a little while. I don't know. Maybe I'll look that up later or something. Let's see. Sarah says, Patrick's home from work, so I got to go feed the hubby. Talk to you soon. Love you. I love you too, sweetheart. Mwah. We actually send my love to Patty too. You guys got to come over. I mean, it's inevitable. Can I spell inevitable right now? No. Love you, Sarah. You guys, I'm telling you, Sarah is one of the bestest people I've ever met. Speaking of music, she's always been, kind of a groupie, but just I never slept with her kind of thing, if that makes sense. Oh, she's great, man. Awesome. Yeah, so I found that kind of funny. It's like, and it's hard to keep up with anything anyway, because you have to look specifically for your own interest. I get that, because we have our own things we like, what we dislike. Other side, all right. But at the same time, it's, you hear some random news or piece of information, or you kind of cock your head to the side going, what? Then you're kind of interested anyway, so it kind of catches you. I try to stay away from all the hype and bullshit, and I don't like hype. It's like, you should watch this because. No, maybe I'm weird, but, I have that certain thing about me where I'm like, why? Because you say so? You know, if it catches my interest, it does. I mean, call me a prick, I guess. I don't know. Or picky prick. Picky pricky. But, nah, man, I just don't believe in hype. You know, even though I sing for, and I'll correct myself here. You know, I'm honest. I'll do it in front of you. Even though I sing for a rock band and we have to self promo ourselves, which you'll probably see a couple videos back. Even though I do that, I don't want to sound like a hypocrite, but sometimes I do hypocrisize myself, you know, and I'm well aware of it. I'm aware of it. You know, this is a selfish platform. I used to be a fathead back then, you know, rock star syndrome, but no, at least I'll point it out because I mean, I'd rather say it about me than somebody else say it about me. So pretty wide open around here, boys. I'll tell you, I can say boys now because I think Sarah's gone. But that's okay. You guys are fucking decent. No, I don't blame you. See, right? Thank you. You know, and I just don't. You can't bullshit a former bullshitter. You know what I mean? And I know exactly you guys know what I'm talking about because you guys seem like you're decent people too, and you know you're down to earth, and you know at least you're level headed. You know, and I think that that's really important too, just to remain level headed. Doesn't matter what you're doing. You know, you could sing for a rock band. You could, you know, get all the attention in the world. You know, I don't do this for attention per se, even though again it's that fine line of hypocrisy, isn't it? Because it is a selfish platform. You know, I got to keep that in mind. I really have to, you know, really come to terms with that whole theory. I've said this in my past videos too. My rent to own series, you guys might like it. At least I hope you would. I just bitch at a camera about, like, you know, I've done stuff about morality. I've done stuff about, you know, at the risk of sounding like a drama bag, but at least I go into it and I say why. How I feel about certain subjects. So it is a selfish platform, but you have to use it the right way, you know. I'm sorry, I'll get back to the comments here. No, it says only bullshitters, no bullshit. Abso-fucking-lutely, right? If you write the book and bullshit, and somebody's trying to bullshit you, you open up the book and say, well, okay, you can say that, but I've already said this, right? So I've always said the same thing too. I'm going, are you fucking kidding me? Like, give me a fucking break. Go pound some sand or something, you know? Go play in traffic. Go get Kev to run you over with a big rig, right? Convoy. Know what I'm saying? Maximum Overdrive, that motherfucker. Ooh, reference from the past? Back when I used to watch movies. I recommend Stephen King's The Stuff. The Stuff. You have to check it out. Killer Yogurt? Awesome. Kevin says, Toronto Fire is a moderator. How do you become one? There's such a thing as having a girlfriend. And okay, so one thing at a time. I'm sorry. Toronto Fire is a moderator. How do you become one? Well, I put him as a mod here because he's one of my friends. I've known him for, God, it's going on years now. I met him through here on YouTube, actually. We've never met in person. We've actually done, like, you know, calls back and forth, you know, and I've always watched his channel and supported him too. Him and Danny Mala from Tye-Tye, they're two of my supporters. They always have been. I think Flab for the most part, though, because he's always interactive with me and he's always keeping up, you know, just about personal life stuff. And he's a good dude, man. So I just gave him, you know, I only need so many in here because there's only so many of us, right? So, let's see, what's the other half of that there? Okay, there's such thing as having a girlfriend and just being a friend. I understand. Are you getting steady work doing music? Yeah, you know, friends. I thought I was the girl in the relationship. No, actually, I do have a live-in girlfriend. We've been together for about 8 years now. Her name's Lisa. We used to work together at my old job that I can't mention. I used to make pizza at a different place. I don't talk about where I work, but I met her there. That's honestly the only benefit I ever got from working in that building 8 years ago. Still together now. She has another job also, so she also quit that job. Thank God we're fucking out of there. Oh, it was a hellhole. You know, I'm gonna miss a few of them, but hey. So me and Lisa have been together since then. Sarah's just a really good friend of mine. She stuck with me through thick and thin for 2 decades, you know, better part of. The last part of what you said there, I understand. Are you getting steady work doing music? Coming up, I will be. I suppose you wouldn't know. By the way, welcome to the channel, you guys, the both of you. You guys are fucking always more than welcome here. It's tough to explain. I do go into it in my past videos, but don't worry about it. Take your time on that. There's no rush. I sing for a band called Awake by Sunday. We're a cover band. We don't do originals now. They have before with another singer before me. I was the original singer. There was another singer, and then now it's back to us again, the original lineup. It's pretty cool. Hopefully that's clear for you, because it's hard to explain us in a nutshell. In this city where I'm in, I'll say it here, Fredericton, New Brunswick, Canada. We're right beside Maine and all that stuff. In this city here, there was an 80s metal tribute band called Karma. And the lead singer, Sean, was my other mentor, a really important person to me too. They retired. They disbanded. And hopefully, actually, I heard a rumor, little birdie told me they're getting back together. So I'm like, yes, Karma. Awake by Sunday pretty much took the house spot graciously after they were done, and it's been awesome ever since. That was 10 years ago. Actually, more than 10 years ago. We got together as a band in 2006, I think it was. It was like summer 2006. I think it was in July or something like that. Played for a long period of time. Excuse me. I left the band. Pardon me, I'm sorry. Coffee kicked back. Woo! Kirkland coffee from Costco. Hey, first time having it. It's pretty good stuff. Kicks me in the ass, though. Especially the esophageal tube. Been together. They kept pressing forward with another singer after I left, and then they disbanded back in 2010, I think, technically. That's a long story. But anyway, my point is, we have a few shows coming up now, and it's the first steady shows that we've done, except for last year we did a couple, which were really cool. We're not in it for the money, nothing like that. It's a fun gig. It's just a bunch of guys that, love each other like family, get together. Amazing musicians, man. Those boys to sing for them is a privilege. I've never had so much fun singing for them, what kind of material do we do? A lot of 90s stuff. Big Wreck, we're known for covers. So Big Wreck, Alice in Chains, we do Pearl Jam in there. Big Wreck's a huge one. We're known for our Big Wreck stuff. What else do we do? We do a little bit of Big Sugar. We do Tragically Hip, of course. Velvet Revolver, Collective Soul, a lot of Collective Soul too. We're known for that also. Just that kind of stuff. So we have a couple shows coming up. I'm sorry, I'm jumping all over the place. I don't mean to. It's a long story. It's hard to compact that into one sentence, but System of the Down. I just saw that. I wish, Jesus, I can't be no Surge, man. There's wake up, grab your beers, put a little makeup. Where'd you shake up? That ain't gonna work. Because I'll pass out. I'm getting older now. So, but anyway, yeah. So we have a few shows coming up. There's going to be one this month. Oasis, nice. Let me know if that's too loud, guys. Show coming up on the 24th. We haven't played there in 10 years. Back at the same place, Chrome, that I was just talking about. So it's bitching, man. We're fucking looking forward to that. I know I am. I'm just speaking for myself. It's pretty cool. And then a couple shows in August. She'll be outside the city, and they both will be. One with a sister band of ours, Southbound Sinners. They're really cool. Sinners with a Z or a Z. Sister band of ours. We've known them for a long time, especially the singer for sure, and the drummer. So yeah, everything's coming together, man. I mean, I'm sorry, long story short. Yeah, there's steady stuff coming up, which is great. It was hard to get to the term of me doing a show on the 24th because I'm literally just going back to work tomorrow after being off for 3 months with a broken ankle. So I didn't want to push my luck with my boss, Pete. I didn't want to press my fucking luck with him. But he said he wanted to come down for a beer and check us out too. So I know, and he loves music, and that's all we talk about. So it's pretty cool. I'm sorry, I'm totally ignoring the comments here. No, that's awesome. Just crazy how connected everyone could be on here. Yeah, and I said that before too. A small community. But see, that's how you know how the good ones are and where the good ones are. Like we all stick together. I'm not calling myself good by any means, but um, I mean you can, but I can't back it up. So nor would I try anymore. Yeah, and it's to me it's amazing. You know, even in real life, you don't see that many great people that you do all in one spot. It's amazing. It's a good feeling, and that's why I do it too. Um, I see Dio. May he rest in peace. You gotta. I always rub the ceiling. I call it getting one. Get one. So get one for Dio. That small little fucker, man. God love him. I have so much respect for his voice and his talent. Um, Kevin says, I lived in Dexter, Maine. You're just north of that. Yep, actually northeast. No, oh, sorry, no. So Maine, I don't know exactly where Dexter is. So Bangor, right? And if you travel another, I'd say 4 hours maybe across the border, you're going to be going southeast bound. So we're pretty much like lower, kind of middle. We're offset to the left a little bit. But if you look in the map of Canada, you look up New Brunswick, Fredericton's, you'll see it. It's right there. It's capital city. Great spot to be. I try not to talk about my city too much on here, but hey, what the hell? I'll tell you. Where are we at here? That's really cool. Thanks, Noah. Message retracted. What did you say, Kevin? No, that would be tough. You know, it is. Speaking of what I was talking about before, it is, man. It's rough. It's hard enough because again, they all have families, they all have children. All the boys, most of the boys, anyway. Some ended up with more children, since we first got together. Uh, but it's the original lineup. I mean, this time around, it blows my mind still. It's all of us originals that started the band to begin with, and it's awesome. We sound a lot better, in my opinion, my humble opinion, than we ever did. So the only way that Wake by Sunday did originals was with Brad, the former singer, who I love to death. I respect that guy. God damn it, I've carried that guy's bags. He used to sing for a band called Oval Window that was really well known here in the city, who were awesome. Same sort of material, but they did originals, and they had such a good sound. Like, they really reminded me a lot of like Tool mixed with, I don't know, like Alice in Chainsy. Really good material. I still have their CD too. And the lead singer that I have now, I met in that band. They used to play lead guitar player. I'm sorry. I'm tired, guys. So we share the same lead guitar player. And James, my lead guitar player, has been a friend of mine, just like Sarah. We're like a triad. We've all known each other for the better part of 2 decades. I've carried James's bags and his guitars too, man. So just out of respect, I'm not saying I'm anybody's bitch. I'm just saying I did it for respect. Out of respect. I can't speak the King's English right now. Too much caffeine. I'm all shaky and stuff. But no, it's tough. It's a tough life, especially if you love doing what you do. It's not considered work. That's what they say. The cliche term. It is a little bit. It is a little bit. Setups, teardowns. Kev says I spelled System of the Down wrong. I deleted it. Oh, okay. No, I'm like, what did you say, man? Yeah, System of a Down. I'd love to do that. Even aerials or, like some of the easier stuff. I'm actually a fan of theirs. It's pretty cool. Noah says Soul Asylum is really big here in Minneapolis. Oh, you're in Minneapolis. Right on, man. I've never been. I love Soul Asylum. Obviously, Runaway Train. Frustrated Incorporated is pretty cool. Or is that called something else? I want to say that's called something else. But I like that song too. I used to have their CD when it first came out, but I lost my CD library when I was together with the ex-bitch, and we won't go there. We don't talk about Fight Club. Took me 10 years to figure out that I should upgrade. I told you, I lag behind. I'm slow. So, I never claimed to be perfect. Let me see. What else we got going on here? Oh, right. Okay. Minneapolis, Minnesota. Fucking A. Oh, did I mention I'm a wrestling fan too? I'm a wrestling fan only because I like the business aspect of it. I don't like the soap opera drama shit. The writing, these days, I mean, everything's PG, right? So you're like, fuck. I miss the Attitude Era. Drank with a few wrestlers too. I'm not going to say who because that's just, I'm talking myself up and I'm not about that. But cool people. I like the business aspect of it. Very similar to music on the road, because I've been on the road before too. Always try to catch them when I can. Yeah. Are they still playing? I don't even know if Soul Asylum are still together, to be honest with you. I never really kept in touch with them. Right on. Right on. But yeah, Minneapolis, man. I always wanted to go to Minnesota somewhere, like just to go check out some really cool shit, you know? I've been down as far as Texas and back. I've been, all across Canada, obviously. I haven't been like way, way west where, like Vancouver and all that stuff. I haven't been out west that far, but I'd like to travel someday. Lisa would love to go somewhere. She's never even been in an airplane before, so you never know. You never know. Yes, they are crazy. Oh, they're still together. That's insane, man. I mean, I think they were a thing. I mean, I could be about this, and believe me, I've been wrong before. They could have been a thing before. I think just before the '90s. I think they started in like '88, '89. I mean, maybe you can look up the facts. I could be wrong. I think they started as a tribute band for something else, and maybe I have them mixed up because I don't. I mean, I'm a fan of theirs. I just don't keep up with them. You know what I'm talking about. I'm a Led Zeppelin guy. I'm through and through Led Zeppelin. Zakk Wylde. I'll get a BLS T-shirt on. Radiohead, Finger 11. I'm just naming a few. Train. I love Pat Monahan's voice. Got to respect it for that. They're playing a lot of Chili Peppers. Chili Peppers are great, but they're playing a lot of that lately, so we're going to skip over that. No. I'm playing a lot of 90s stuff right now, actually. More Backstreet Boys. No. Yay, ads. Woohoo. Anyway, Alice in Chains I love. I mean, there's so many bands that I love. Queensryche, they were a operatic, sort of dark, sort of mysterious thing. Tool I love. All the covers that we do from other bands, I love that stuff too, obviously. Smash Mouth, I hate Smash Mouth. That's one band I can't get into. Skip. Xbox One controller. What's this now? We have Linger by the Cranberries. I will take it. I accept. Not often, no. Yeah, see, I mean, Kevin, are you Canadian? Yes, sir, I am. Very proudly. I just don't, I'm not patriotic per se, I'm very Canadian. Very Canadian. Noah says can't hate on talent. No, good talent. No, you can't. You really can't. You have to show respect to where it's due. I mean, because obviously they've made all this music and stuff, right? And you're sitting back, and by the time it took me to say that right there, they just made more royalties. So, and here I am, starving artist syndrome. I mean, no, I don't feel that way, but that's so true too. It's like, as soon as you can say supercalifragilistic, they just made 75 grand or X amount of money, right? So it's like, okay, well, who are you to bag on them? I'm just a cover singer now, just a B singer. So I really can't bag on anybody, there's a lot of people that can bag on me, that's for sure. And they do. But you just take it all in stride, and it's all about having fun. So there you go. Wow, we're coming up on an hour. That's crazy. Let me see here. Hold on. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude. Oh, jeez. I'm just checking my Facebook. Yeah, maybe not. Very cool. Sorry, I don't mean to be rude, guys. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I think it's really cool, Minneapolis, again, I'd love to go there at some point. And Kev, God bless your heart for being a trucker, man. That is not easy. I mean, I've always loved being on the road myself. I don't mind it. But I'm sure since you do it for a job, I mean, I'm sure it's starting to wear at you at least once in a while. Do they still have to, tell me something, Kev, do they still have to keep track of your logbooks and everything, like really strictly? I know some things about that, but not very much. Because I know that they're really harsh, especially here in Canada, about logbooks, man. There's truck weigh-in stations everywhere, and you have to check in. It's the law. There's been so many truck drivers have been fired over faking information just so they can make good time to the next town. And there's like truck drivers on like drugs, like speed and stuff, and I'm going, fuck that. Nope, not for me. Every time drugs come out, man, I leave the room. Except for recently, because a good friend of mine, shout out to Cody, by the way, won't use his last name, gave me, and I don't smoke marijuana typically. I'm just a drinker. I like my beer and whiskey, whatever. But and Jaeger, I'll shoot straight Jaeger. No Jaeger bombs. Fuck that shit. I gave up energy drinks about 3 months ago when I broke my ankle. That's it. Oh, Kev's coming in. Of yes, electronic logs. Exactly. I get up to Canada and they're very strict. Yeah, I mean, they really put the hammer down, don't they? Well, don't we? I know it's a pain in the ass, and I know, but you have to follow the law, I guess. You know, I'm sure that changes like the wind blows all the time. I mean, I have no idea. I have no mental frame, I guess, when it comes down to that stuff because I don't drive. I don't even own a car, so I have a fear of getting behind the wheel because I've been in a couple of road vehicle accidents, and it scares the shit out of me. I can get the passenger side just fine, but getting behind the wheel, I lock up. You know, so um, I don't even have my license, man. I forget where I was going with that. Yeah, I'm sorry. I apologize, guys. I mean, the saggy bags under my eyes, they're legit. I've been awake since 9:30 this morning, my time. Just to give you an idea, it's 6 o'clock right now, 5:56 p.m. Um, I just don't deal with the King's English. See, I'm even stuttering saying that. I don't know, man. I better get rested up for tomorrow, though, because I start an hour back from right now. So I have 23 hours to go. Pinky's up and Winky. So, I mean, oh, here comes Kev. For truckers, it's easy to get in, but getting out is hard. Yeah, I can see that. In the USA, a ticket is misdemeanor. In Canada, it can become felony and you can be detained. Yeah, I mean, you can be held for months on end. That's what I hear. Again, I'm not the expert. I used to be engaged to this woman, and her father was a dispatcher for Sunbury Transport, which is huge up here, or at least it was. I think they got taken over by, I think it was Midway, one of them. So I always used to get the scoop on that, and of course all the dirt and everything. But yeah, I remember hearing about that years ago, and I'm sure it's, like I said, it's got to be stricter by now, because Green Day. I'm sorry if you get. Do you guys like Green Day? I mean, I'll keep it on if you want. Billy Joe. I remember when he played here at the Aiken Center. He came out naked with a guitar on, and he lifted his guitar, so he was banned from playing here ever again. Way to go, Billy Joe. Green Day is all right. Okay, I'll keep it on then. Not like I haven't heard that a million times. Sorry, excuse me. Don't smoke, man. Fuck. I'm gonna be one of those hypocrites. It's like, do as I say. Yeah, where's I going with that? But yeah, I got all the dirt on certain things, and and all the stories that I used to hear, it was all just like, it blew my mind. I was like, holy fuck, man, really? That really happens? And he was telling me about a few drivers that either quit, got fired, or got detained for, I think it was 3 months, and more than a slap on the wrist. It was a fine, got their license revoked, and especially if you're making that much money, and then that happens, it's like, and of course they go buy their mansions and their huge houses and their big fucking, pool houses and everything. And then now they can't pay for it because now they're either in jail or they got their license taken away. So it's like, don't fake your logbooks, man. Kev says you're correct there. Was a driver for Heidman? I've never heard of him. Obviously American. God bless you. Trucking, he left Indianapolis and had a ticket from years ago, went into Canada on his way out. They held him for 20 days. Wow. The plot thickens. Ooh. Yeah, that's crazy, man. I can't even wrap my head around it. Noah says that would suck. It really would, because I mean, now you can't even make payments on your big houses and everything. But yeah, like for 20 days, that's a tap on the wrist, all right. I mean, sarcasm included, of course. Just to be clear. Wow, I can't wrap my head around that. I can't fathom it. Because I did try to go for my beginner's license just to drive, but I had to repark the car because I started locking up. I was 19 years old, 20 years old. I'm 36 now, believe it or not. I'll cut my leg off and you can count the tree rings if you want to. Fuck. Count the gray hairs on my chin and the back of my head. Yeah, that was 16 years ago. That's a scary fucking thought right there. I was still going heavy with rock bands and stuff, and I figured, hey, getting a license would be a great idea because now I can drive them around instead of them carting my ass around like they're a taxi service, right? And I hate bumming anything from anybody. That's one thing I don't like. It's like, hey man, you going across that way? Can I get a lift with you? I fucking hate that shit. I hate it. I couldn't imagine, even like, yeah, because I mean, even having a ticket and then they find it and then get up here in Canada, of course we're strict because, we're supposed to be nice people, but there comes a price with being nice. And they see something outstanding, of course they're going to get you. I mean, they're specially trained for that. The border guards here are fucked. I mean, there's a really good friend of mine. I mentioned him earlier, Tony. He'll tell you how screwed they are, especially when it comes down to Native Canadians. It's borderline racism is what it is. They'll detain you just because. Like, they have the power to, like, randomly select somebody. Okay, pull over. It's like, and they search your car. Like, they'll strip it. I couldn't imagine. Kevin says, ran the load into Winnipeg. Haven't been there in a long time. Winnipeg last year. That is a great place. Yes, it is. Canadians were cool, stopped for the night, and they bought food and drinks for the night. There you go, man. There you go. At least, the very least we can be is welcoming, I guess. We do our best. Especially up around here in this province, New Brunswick, we're awesome. The drivers are nuts. Speaking of driving, traffic in this city and the neighboring city where Lisa's from in Moncton, nuts. Like, they don't even know what the hell they're doing on the road. Like, it's like road ragey. And that's another reason why I don't drive now, because it's not me I don't trust, it's other people, right? So, and of course, you're a professional, you'd know. Especially driving a big rig, you can't just stop on a dime. And people do stupid shit. They'll cut you off, et cetera, et cetera. I mean, that's a whole different video. Coming from a non-expert like me that doesn't drive. So, even I know. That'll tell you. Yeah, I mean, at least we can do is be welcoming. Winnipeg is a fine city. Been there a couple times. Remember, I always remember going there. I don't remember coming out of it, if you know what I'm saying. Hella. I've been through help when it came down to drinking years back, because that's one thing I did get into. I never got into hard drugs or nothing like that. Like I said, I always left the room. But when the Jack Daniels gets to, I can't even say Jack Daniels without going, bleh. I'll tell you why. But alcohol, yeah, we're pretty close friends. I have more respect for it now and myself now than I did before, that kind of thing, a couple times over. 13th step, I go to church. I found Jesus. I am still drinking, but I'm in control of my shit. I never said I was perfect, and I never will. Noah says, never been to Canada, but where I live is pretty much Canada. Yeah, well, sounds like it. Especially, what is it, Minneapolis? Yeah. I used to know a person that lived in, was it Minneapolis? Where was that? I can't remember what the name of the city was. I haven't talked to her in such a long time now. Back when in my batter days, she was a cam girl, right? So got to know her pretty well. I was never big on the pervy stuff, but I just happened to talk to her online somehow. I don't remember how I met her. And speaking of moderators, I became a moderator in her chat room. I've seen all kinds of shit. So always took care of her though. I can't remember what city she lived in. It was in Minnesota. I'm drawing a blank right now. Well, it's only been about 10 years ago. So, and she said the same thing. It's like, people around here are awesome. They're nice. I mean, obviously, you seem like a really nice guy there, no? Bloomington. Okay. Wow. That's a hell of a name for a city. But then again, I suppose Fredericton is too. Fredericton. Little history lesson, I guess. What the fuck? Eiffel 65, I'm blue. Let's change that. I'm in need of a guy. I better not sing that too much. Now, if there's anything wrong with that, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm best friends with a lot of homosexual people. Those damn ads, man. Little history lesson. It used to be called Frederickstown, so they just kind of abbreviated it. Kevin says, we'll admit I was not a fan of Montreal. Oh, that's another, yeah. Speaking of traffic, if you roll down your window on the actual highway where you can look out over across the water and you can see the Expo, Montreal Expo, that highway right there, you roll down your window, you can hear bumpers hit each other and nobody cares. It's like, ooh, it's like you hear a smack and ooh, and nobody cares. Fucking nuts. I love Montreal though, but That is a hard city to navigate with a big truck. I have no doubt. I mean, the bends, the turns, the narrow. I mean, oof, hard enough in a fucking car. That traffic, though. 3-4 hours later, you're still pretty much edging forward, and you finally break loose and you can go. But I mean, Jesus. Back then, anyway. The strongman. Yeah, exactly. No, it says, look up Mall of America. Look up Mall of America, America. I will. I'll keep that in mind. Kev says, who played in Game of Thrones in Canada? I don't know, man. I don't, again, I don't watch series. Not too familiar with modern actors these days, or actresses, to be honest with you. Kind of out of touch, because I've always leaned towards music, so I'm sure there's Canadians in there somewhere. No, Mall of America, America. That's okay. I do it all the time. I'm stuttering right now as it is, man, so don't think you're doing something wrong. Sarah, and I'm back. Welcome back. Hi, baby. You're more than welcome to come back anytime you want to, baby. Hair flip. God, you're pretty. No, it's huge, man. Biggest mall in America. I've heard of it. I mean, how could you not hear about that? It's kind of like the West Edmonton Mall here. I've never been to Alberta that I remember. No, I haven't been to Alberta. I've been as far as Saskatchewan and back. But Regina, that's a funny name for a city. Regina. Sounds like a problem twice. You know what I'm saying? Regina. I remember Ted talking about it. Yep, that's a fine city. Kind of weird people, though. I'll be honest with you. They're nice, but they're just a little off. I never said I was perfect either. I'm a little off. I'm in touch with my crazy, my cray-cray. But hey, Noah says they're gonna build a water park next to it. Really? How big do they need to fucking make that thing? How many millions of dollars does it take to build something like that? Is my question. You know what? Don't answer that because that's scary. Finance the deficit first. If it's already big enough, leave it alone. As much can be said about other things too. I'm just putting that out there. Hashtag real talk. What else do you say here? To try and make the biggest mall in the world. Yeah, I mean, again, right? Overcompensation. I have the same problem. Long hair, long microphone cable, size 13 shoes. I mean, hello. Pinkies up indeed. It's past my nap time. Poor Lisa. Sarah says it was the guy that played Bowen Marsh. Oh, okay. Yeah. I've seen interviews with the guy. I don't know his character in the show or nothing like that. Sarah, you know way more than that. Way more than I would. Kev, I messed up. I meant to say the world's strongest man lives in Canada and he plays in a Game of Thrones. No, absolutely. No, keeping it Thrones, man. That's cool. I like that. Say, yeah. I don't know the guy's name. World's Strongest Man competitions I used to watch. I think the last name I remember was Hugh Magnuson, I think it is. I don't even know if he's still doing that. He's probably older now, but definitely older now. The mountain. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, no. Keep it Throngs, man. That's perfect. Because I wouldn't know. So, thrones, throngs, thongs. Baby, let your booty go, denna. Thongs, huh? No? Nobody? Fuck. I'm getting silly. This is like cup number 4, so, me and Steph were talking earlier. Should I go for cup number 3? Uh-huh. I'm already on cup number 3. So here I am going, yeah, no, I'm fine. No, everything's great. Yeah, no, awesome. Wow, this is awesome, you guys. Actually, I just noticed it's been an hour and 14 minutes almost now. Usually, YouTube will cut me off in an hour. I think they're showing me some mercy finally. I'll stay on a little bit longer. You guys are awesome to hang out with. This is going pretty cool. I'm getting messages on my Facebook from younger people. It's like, I can't watch that one, can I? Nope. Adults only. Kev says you're a good dude. You should have more subs. Oh, thanks, man. Come on, you guys are the compliments. See, it's not easy to make me blush. Ask Sarah. Well, I mean, Sarah can do it, but keep your shirt on. No, I'm just kidding. Hi, Pat. Actually, no, Pat, you can take your shirt off. That's fine. That'll make me blush even further, I think. The whole face red, just like a sunburn. I don't know about that, Kev. You know, I'm just me. I'm just me, dude. If you live through, man, come on over. I'll get you a beer or something. Um, Thanks, though. I appreciate that. Even Flav said that too, and you know, Ted shouts me out, and it's cool. I never ask for that stuff because again, I'm not a numbers guy. I just kind of do this for me in a good, selfish way, if there is such a thing, because I think there is. I hope there is. I just try to do it the right way, man. That's all. But I appreciate the compliments, guys. Thank you. Noah, for you being sweet too. I really appreciate it. Um, Sarah, he's the bestest. Oh, come on now. Stop it. Yeah, but I pay you to say that, Sarah. By the way, there's a lot of back pay I owe you for that. Noah, gotta head to work. Oh, don't leave me, man. Gotta head to work, but I'll be listening or I'll be back. Okay, man. Cool. I'll be here for a little bit longer because I do have stuff I gotta get going to do and stuff. And Kevin, do you have a PAL account? No, I don't, man. I couldn't take your money. I couldn't accept that. I did have a PayPal account, but somehow it got locked out or shut down or something. I think because I haven't used it in a long time. But no, I appreciate the gesture, man. Thank you. You don't have to make it rain just for the old Tye-Tye guy. It's okay. Thanks. I appreciate that big time, man. I don't even know what I'd do if people started like throwing money my way. It's weird, you know. I started doing this for free, so I just try to hang out when I can. I appreciate the sentiment, man. Seriously, you're more than welcome back. Anytime you want to come back, you're more than welcome. Now quit sucking my butt, man. No, straight up though, Kev. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I feel the love. I'm giving the love back, brother. No, I don't, speaking of PayPal, I don't know what happened. I'll have to go back and reactivate it or something. There was something sent to me in my Hotmail too about PayPal, and it's explained why or whatever. I didn't owe any money. I mean, I'm not in debt anywhere. I don't have to, pay off anything. But thank God, especially being off this long. I was on unemployment insurance for quite a while. So my very last one, speaking of which, is on this Wednesday coming up. So there you go. Because I'm back to work now. I got to make a phone call and tell them, by the way, cut me off because I don't want to do anything illegal. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I hope I said that right. Abiding citizen. What the fuck was that? So yeah, something in my email. I'm trying to remember exactly verbatim, but I can't. It said something about we had to shut down your account, blah, blah, blah. It's probably underused because I haven't really gone into PayPal and used it much. Like I haven't had to send money or nothing like that. So I don't. Maybe I'll look into it, but I don't think I should be getting paid for something that I do for free. I'm just maybe I don't know. It's a matter of opinion, I guess. I just try to stay humble and just stay real, man. No, but seriously, one more time, I appreciate that, Kev, big time. That actually hits me pretty good. All I can do is try to be entertaining and chat it up. So. Stupid YouTube ads, man. Torn by Natalie Imbruglia. That just played. I wonder what's up next. We'll find out in seconds. Kev. I will do that, bro. Bouncing out of here. We'll come back again, bro. Be cool. You know what, dude? Be cool, too. I really thank you for the support. That's awesome. It's nice to get to know you, too. You and Noah both. You take care of yourself. Please be careful while you're driving. Put down your cell phone. Eyes forward, soldier. Know what I'm saying? Just be safe out there. Don't drive too hard. And remember, I always say this in the end of every video. I have a tagline too. Remember, if you're working too hard, you're doing it wrong. All right, brother. So please take care. Lots of love to you. And oh no, thank you. But you're welcome. You're welcome anytime. Same name on Facebook, by the way. Go ahead and add me if you want to. Keep in touch. I will be talking to you soon. I promise. I always try to hang around, so take care of yourself, brother. Thanks for hanging out and stopping by. It's really cool. You know what? Maybe it's time that I should probably go too and go do some stuff about things. Sarah, if you're around, maybe later on after I get something in my belly, maybe we'll do a video call if you want. I mean, I don't know what you're up to tonight, but I know you probably want to hang out with Pat. He just got home from work, so hopefully he's doing good too. I hope he's not working too hard and he's not doing it wrong. But yeah, I mean, maybe I'll just end it there. I really want to thank everybody for hanging out. Now I got to go roll some more smokes and tell more jokes. No. Listen, Noah, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. A lot of love back to you too. You guys have been nothing but sweet to me, and that's all I could ask for. I really appreciate it. Sarah says I should be around. I'm home all day tomorrow. I'm not. I go back to work tomorrow at 5. I'm there from 5 till probably 1ish, 2ish in the morning. So, yay! I'm finally going back, but doing this is going to be a little bit sparse coming up. It's going to be a little scarce, but I'll try to keep up as much as I can. I promise. And I'm a man of my word, so I don't know. We'll figure something out. We always do, right, Sarah? We always figure something out. So maybe I'll end it right here. I really want to thank everybody for hanging out. I'll keep this up, obviously, on my YouTube channel, so this is going to be saved. Really cool. This was awesome, you guys. I really appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much. I always wanted to say thank you to everybody that supports me because, I don't think people get recognition enough for going outside of themselves and actually genuinely being there for somebody else. And I always thought that was super, super cool. So I really want to thank everybody for that. I love you back. Marvelous much. Million and infinity plus a million. It's humbling. I'm about to go back into the thick of things tomorrow night. So wish me luck. Fingers crossed. I wish you guys luck too. I don't think I have anything else to say. I think that's it. I really want to thank you again. I can't thank you enough, and I'm not going to get sick and tired of saying thank you. You might get sick of hearing it, but I'll never get sick and tired of saying it. Cheers, you guys. Cheers, you guys, indeed. Clinky, clinky. Check out my past videos if you want to. They're all there. I apologize if they're boring, but it's just me bitching at a camera. So, take care of yourselves. A whole lot of love to you. Sarah, I love you, dear. I love you dearly. You're beautiful, both as a person and just... And Pat, I miss your face if you're listening. Have a great time at work. Take it easy. Love you. I love you too. I love you more. I'm going to try. I'm nervous as hell because if I go to tweak my ankle the wrong way, it's 3 steps back. And we can't afford to do that right now. So, yay, we did it. Not I did it. We did it. So, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Thanks for the likes and thanks for hanging out. That being said, you know where it's said. Remember, if you're working too hard, you're doing it wrong. Everybody's favorite good guy / bad guy, Superman, out. Hopefully I'll be back soon. Maybe a few days. I'm not sure yet. Schedule allowing. All right. Cheers. Deuces to you. Peace out. Love yous. And yeah, bad guy out. Thanks. Bye. Are you sure you want to end the stream? Yes, unfortunately. Bye, guys. End.